All right, hey, what's going on, you guys? How do you do? It's your boy Gray here, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be breaking down the top 5 meta weapons to use in Black Ops 6 multiplayer after the mid-season update for Season 5, otherwise known as the Season 5 Reloaded update, which happened yesterday. You know, funny enough, this update brought some buffs and some nerfs and some interesting buffs, but the meta seems to be dominated still by a few clear favorites. And shout out to wzstats.gg. This is actually where I got most of this information from, along with what they claim to be is the meta builds for these weapons, which I will showcase in today's video. And after testing these things out myself in game, I gotta say they're not wrong. There's one gun that I think I wouldn't be using that's in this top 5, but I can see why it's on that list for top 5. I think it's just a weapon that I'm not a big fan of using, but we'll get to that shortly. So if I can ask for an early like on today's video, I'd really appreciate that a lot. Subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications, make sure to give us a follow over on Twitch and on our social media platforms, and let me know what you guys think about this top 5 meta weapons after the Season 5 Reloaded update. Let me know if these guns are in your top 5. All right, first up, coming in at number 5, ladies and gentlemen, the old reliable. This is the XM4. I think the XM4 is as reliable as it gets with Call of Duty. Amazing recoil control, great versatility, and a pretty consistent damage across basically all boards. According to wzstats.gg, the meta build for this gun right here with 5 attachments is the Kepler Microflex, the ported compensator, the ergonomic grip, the buffer weight stock, and rapid fire.
What the fuck is flip, bro? This teammate's right here. Locked and loaded. Hostile strike available. Rifle. Effective strike once splashed. Requesting COAV above.
Semtex incoming.
Next up here, ladies and gentlemen, coming in at number 4, you're looking at the CR56, the AMAX. This assault rifle has some really insane stopping power, damage output, and it really rewards accuracy. Like, if you could be really accurate with this gun, as long as you got the right build, which I'll show you the recommended build shortly here, this thing is really good, and I can see why it was in the top 5. This is definitely one of the hardest hitting rifles in the game, in my personal opinion, and it's actually been one of the top weapons that I've used for a long time since its release. I've always had it in the rotation. And according to wzstats.gg, here is the meta build. First up, on the muzzle, we got the compensator. For the barrel, we're using the reinforced barrel. For the underbarrel, we're rocking the vertical foregrip. For the rear grip, we're using commando grip. And lastly, for the fire mods, we're using the recoil springs.
We've taken control. Got the lead, now hold it. UAV on grid.
UAV fuel check 50%. Special strike available. Thanks for the work. UAV overflight terminated. At launch accessibility. Missile out. 2 kills, 2 kills.
Requesting recon above.
Next up, coming in here at number 3, we're looking at the FFAR-1. And listen, man, this is one of those weapons. This thing is just nasty. Really fast time to kill TTK. It has really good quick handling. And this is just a really good weapon for aggressive players, especially. This is another one that's been a go-to in my rotation of weapons that I've been using in multiplayer. And I definitely recommend you guys try it out for yourselves, man. Here is the meta build. According to WZStats.gg, the meta build here for multiplayer is the Kepler Microflex. For the muzzle, we got the compensator. For the barrel, we're using the long barrel. For the underbarrel, we're using the G grip. And lastly, for the rear grip, we got the commando grip.
Get a UAV on grid.
UAV standing by.
UAV commencing surveillance operation.
Come on, 2.
Giving up the lead.
Tried, teammate, I tried. Guy in here. Hang on, somebody's. Oh, it was in here. Sneak up on me there. Good effort. One shot.
UAV available for tasking.
You may put the shadow perk on. Ah! I tried to shoot. It wasn't like it would have let me. I don't know why. All right, next up here, coming in at number 2, we're looking at the KSV. And listen, man, maybe this is just a personal preference thing, but this isn't really a gun that I gravitate to when I'm playing multiplayer. And I feel like I've had good builds for it in the past, and not only that, but I also tried the meta build. And sure, I performed well with it, but there were a lot of times using this gun that I just felt like I would have preferred using another SMG. But to each their own. You know, I've heard many people say that the KSV is a close range, up close monster. This thing does shred in small maps in close quarter combat for sure. And from just the experience that I got using the meta build, it does have a pretty fast killing time. But if you're curious, here is the meta build according to WZStats.gg. First up, on the muzzle, we got the compensator. For the barrel, we're using the long barrel. For the underbarrel, we got the vertical foregrip. For the rear grip, we got the ergonomic grip. And for the fire mod, we're using the recoil springs.
Gain the advantage. Now hold it.
That aim, I should have died there. I heard two there. I heard two footsteps. That's on me. Should have had that. Dude. They are just holding each other's hands.
Hostiles reclaimed the lead.
Two. Oh. Stairs over here to my left. Let's hip fire that shit.
Ninja on all my classes.
What? There. Another one behind the van. Yep.
Requesting CUAV above. TACOM, I need eyes overhead.
Taking the lead. Stay on task.
Oh,
It's given up the lead.
teammates. We're still there.
We're winning.
We're still there, bro. Yo, he's wilding out for that play. He is wilding out.
They've taken the lead. You're being outplayed.
A lot of hits, dude.
Step
My
it up.
God.
All right, and lastly here, coming in at number 1, and this is one that I actually really do agree with here, folks. This is the LC-10. And again, like, to be honest with you guys, no surprise here that this is still the number 1 gun right now to use in multiplayer. It's pretty much been my go-to SMG. You know, this is a perfect balance of accuracy, fire rate, and surprisingly enough, for an SMG, really good range. This is definitely one of the weapons in a game that I feel like you can trust and you can really depend on, no matter the lobby. And if you guys are curious, here is the WZStats.GG meta build. First up, on the muzzle, we got the compensator. For the barrel, we're using the long barrel. For the underbarrel, we got the vertical foregrip. For the rear grip, we got the ergonomic grip. And lastly, for the fire mods, we got rapid fire.
it now. If not, get to work.
All right, and before we get out of here, I'll give an honorable mention to several weapons that did get buffed recently with the Season 5 Reloaded update. I don't know if you guys know this, but the AK-74 actually caught a bit of a buff. The SWAT 5.56 also caught a buff, and the AEK 973 caught a buff as well, alongside some of the snipers in the game. You guys know I'm not much of a sniper myself, but if you guys are snipers, if you guys utilize snipers well, if you're good at sniping, snipers did catch a nice buff. All right, well, there you have it, folks. That is the top 5 weapons that you should be using right now in Black Ops 6 after the Season 5 Reloaded update. Let me know in the comments if you guys are still playing Black Ops 6. I know there's not really a big population right now playing this game, including myself. I'm not really playing this game that often, but if you are playing this game, let me know in the comments which weapon are you guys currently using the most after the Season 5 Reload. Well, thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed the content, the information, the gameplay, the builds here. Try it out for yourselves. If you're brand new around here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and drop a like for us. It would really help out. Any feedback, comments, questions, concerns, please let me know in the comment section below. And remember, you can use code GRAY over at Control Freaks. You can also use code GRAY over at AIM Controllers, and you can use code YTGRAY over at G Fuel. Links in the description to everything I just mentioned. If you use my code at checkout, you get a nice discount off your order. Give us a follow outside of YouTube on our social media platform: TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. Links to everything in the description below. And I'm going to call it there, guys. We got a lot more content coming up. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. Till the next one, my name is Gray. Peace.